Fashion on Today, brought to you by the ILAC Centre Dublin.
Now, when we spend time outside, we do not want our fashion to be compromised. Irene O'Brien is here now to showcase a variety of styles, gorgeous options for any al fresco social commitments.
Yes,
Irene, isn't that right?
Al fresco, meaning outside.
That's right, meaning outside, public announcement, al fresco outside. But you know what, we do like to sit outside. I think it kind of came COVID, a lot of people more outside, and we like to kind of have coffee outside, and a lot of areas now kind of provide lamps and all that, but we still want to look good.
Exactly, you see people with the blankets, you know, people are doing meetings, they're socialising, their dates, and that is what came from the last few years, but we literally don't let the elements kind of stop us anymore. So depending on what the engagement is, I hope I have you covered, and a little bit of inspiration.
You certainly do. I can see kind of backstage here now Catherine wearing a fabulous outfit. We see Catherine here, isn't this cool?
So I really wanted to talk about the fact that you can have a statement coat. I know so many of us kind of go for a safe one and we think, oh, we'll go with lots of pieces, but I think if you have a statement coat, it's something that's going to carry you through, especially when you know you're going somewhere that the coat is going to be on for the duration.
That's
so
true.
Whether it's meeting friends, shopping, you know, going, even commuting with colleagues, something like that. A lot of the time we can be going to meetings and it's cold and we're wearing a coat the whole time. And I think the beauty of a statement coat is when you get it to match the kind of clothes that you already have, or when you're considering the whole outfit. So yes, this is so statement, but it has the beiges, it has the browns, it has the blacks, it has the creams. They are all neutral colours, and
work
therefore
with so much.
You have so much. So we've incorporated the black hat, we've incorporated the coat itself. Now that does have a tie at the front. We've just tied it at the back to be able to show you here what we're looking at. Kind of that lovely long sleeve. This would be cool over like a black denim jumpsuit and your trainers as well, you know.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It really does.
It really does.
And you feel like you're dressed then, you know? And then I really wanted to show this bag as well, because when you're out and about, like I love a bum bag, but they're not for everyone. I think a belt bag is the absolute best stylish compromise between your bum bag and between, you know, kind of your bigger bag.
Elevated look.
It's elevated, that's exactly it, Maura. And the thing about this is...
Al fresco, elevated, al fresco.
Elevated, bing, 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 style bingo here. So with the belt bag, you know, it can also help to bring in your waist as well. Go into the boots. Again, this is like a statement oversized boot, but these are so practical because obviously they're flat. They'd be great with your leather trousers as well. And I just think they're a really cool piece, and they're wipeable too. So all of those separate, you're going to wear them all the time. But again, thinking of your entire outfit, and to do that, you think colours and tones.
Thank you, Catherine. That's fabulous, Irene.
And that's obviously examples of what you can get in TK Maxx. You know, you never kind of know until you're in there. You know what I mean?
But you will get all that. You will be able to get all those beiges. You will be able to get those great neutrals.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good example.
Now here's Sydney. Now, if you're going to get a puffer coat, a cool one like this.
But you know what? That's what I was going to say. Like, Irish people have a love affair with the puffer jacket, and it's been going on for decades, you know? But the thing is, sometimes it looks kind of untidy and sometimes it looks slick. This one here looks slick. So firstly, it's in the cream and the white. Now, obviously, you need to be careful. Wear your kind of high necks underneath it. Don't be getting the makeup on it. But I love this idea that if you're going to like see your kids maybe play sport or something like that, that you're going to be wearing something that's stylish.
Chic.
The thing about this is all those little details. So it's streamlined. It has the big pockets at the front. It has these cuffs there. See the cuffs coming out under the actual jacket.
Keeps you
really warm. That makes such a difference. It keeps you warm. It looks chic. And then coming back down the side, you'll see here these buttons on the side too. So when you're getting in and out of the car, you can open the buttons and you can drive no problem. And then you can use
that's
that
what they're
shape.
for.
Yeah. And
I never knew that.
Exactly. So listen, it's what I'm here for, Maura.
All my life I've been squished into the car without opening those buttons.
And then also I'm thinking about this idea.
That's nice and snuggly.
Exactly. So the fleece is kind of back in a big way, and it's so much more stylish than it ever was before. This lovely rust colour here, you can see under the top there we have kind of the sports top just peeking out. Rust, rust, rust. You and I are always talking about what makes something stylish.
I like it this time of year.
Tonal, you know. And people are saying to me all the time, I love my leggings, but I just don't feel stylish. Well, have separate leggings for when it's not your workout or your runs or something. Obviously, they would work really well for it as well.
The runners then give a lovely
The trainers
cool.
from Cannes, these are so cool. So the cream picking up the jacket there, and then it has just these kind of really small little details in that kind of rose gold, which picks up the burgundy as well. So thinking in a full outfit.
Thanks, Sydney.
Yes, you're in leggings and trainers and a puffer jacket, but you're feeling very stylish.
Well, it's almost a Scandi kind of a look there, isn't it?
Yeah,
They do it so well.
Exactly.
Now we have a man.
We do.
a man
We have a
today
man
in our fashion.
And this look here is from Rocket at the ILAC Centre. So this coat is one of their top coats, which I just think is so stylish for a man. So many more people are having like dates outside or meeting for coffee outside or having, as I said, going on their work kind of meetings outside as well.
Combi,
this is a beautiful one. It can come here in the grey, it can come in the black as well. And I just think it just feels really nice and it's really smart. Underneath that, we have the top, which is also from Rocket, and it's €20. I think the half zip is lovely because you can really play with the neckline there as well. So, you know, if you kind of zip it up, it's a more formal kind of tailored look, but, you know, you can wear it more oversized and slouchy too, which I think is great. Comes in an array of colours, and I think it's really nice for men to consider wearing more colour at their face, because traditionally, you know, they wear so many more of the kind of neutral colours there as well. And then coming down to the shoes here, a really smart pair of shoes that's going to look just as well with your jeans as it is going to look with your suit as well.
They're
and again,
nice.
That's just picking up nice pieces in the tones there too.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Very good.
I seemed shocked by the man there for a minute.
I know, we're both like, a man amongst us. Here's Catherine back.
Yes, so Catherine is here with a full look from Jared. So, you know, we've added just the little beret there as well, and I wanted to show you can wear that in different ways as well. This gilet is really cool. We're talking about kind of this print and how this itself is the big statement here. And so, you know, it's a one size, you have the big zip in it, you have the pockets, you can be wearing this over so many things that you already own. You could go much sportier, but with this, we've obviously put it with the longer kind of polo neck as well.
And I wouldn't normally be drawn to that, but I have to say I like it.
Yeah, I really like it as well. And also it's a good one because you'd be able to layer so much with it because it has kind of that space as well. And again, the khakis are almost neutrals at this stage, aren't they? You know, they're you're able to kind of mix them in with everything else. So just going to the trousers there now as well. The trousers are the magic pants, as they call them. And actually they've skirts in this as well. It's this really stretchy fabric, which works really well because it can fit in so many different ways. And then we're coming back down here with those trousers to the boots. Again, a pair of trainers would have looked just as good with this as well, but we've gone for those kind of biker boots, which are such a staple.
Toughens it up,
and work just as well with your skirt as well, you know what I mean,
Catherine.
as they do with the trousers there too.
Thank you, hon. Very good.
Thanks, Catherine.
Yeah, it's different. You know what? We always see gilets and they're all just one colour, but it makes, if you're looking for that statement,
it's a bit of personality.
Just
and
like
as
this
we are
here.
talking about personality here. So Sydney is here in the Helen Steele from Dunnes Stores look here. Starting with the hat, I think beanies are a really great way to inject personality and fun if you didn't want to fully commit to the colour, you know. I obviously would love to fully commit to the colour.
Yeah, I love coral, and I like
well.
it in the winter too.
Yeah. And it's, you know, it's picking up the colour that's here in this jacket here as well. So the jacket, it's a pullover jacket. And I think there's nothing that's going to get me out exercising outside more than exciting clothes. Like it does actually elevate my mood. So it has so many different colours going on, and it has kind of the pouch at the front there too. Underneath we just have, you can just see peeking out a neoprene blue sweater there as well. Again, picking up different colours that are working with it. And then moving down to those leggings. These leggings have made a real stir out the back because they just have so much. They have a lovely higher kind of band on the waist, and what they have here, you'll see just where Sydney is putting her hand in, that's for your phone. And I think that is so smart because you know you're still keeping your hands free, going for your walks, going for your runs, but it really does fit the phone in the bottom there as well.
You can see that they're very well structured, I have to say. Even the seams, now it might be difficult at home to see that, but even the seams.
It is the seams, and it's also where it comes up on your waist as well. I think makes a real difference as well. Yeah. So Elijah is here now with his look from Regatta. So with this, we have, like, I just really feel that a lot of the time when you have waterproofs, if they might look like real waterproofs, this looks like a great parka jacket, but it is an actual waterproof coat. And I think that's a consideration because you know what? You could have your own parka, you could have your waterproofs. You'll end up wearing the waterproofs on those days, even if it wasn't what you know, were planning for in your style. So it's nice to get that kind of hybrid of the two, I think. Underneath there, we have this great fleece as well. Really nice insulation. So when you're going out, so many more people. Now I live in Wicklow, you know, I see all these people going on their hikes and going and doing all their trekking. Exactly. And this is proper, you know, we're talking about the waterproof, we're talking about the insulated gear.
It's very well streamlined for something that's going to waterproof and warm.
That's what I mean. You know, you don't have to lose your own personal style. You know, it shouldn't be at the expense of what you're looking for there as well. And then, you know, the shoes are obviously really important that they are as well. Those boots there. With this one, we're picking up on the greens and the blacks that we've had in the outfit, but then you also have that kind of the luminous yellow coming through there as well with them. But yeah, these are really good ones, and it is really important to have the proper boots when you're out and about. So depending on what you're doing outdoors,
everything,
we should have you
Irene,
covered.
from statement coats to gilets to waterproof in Wicklow. You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Irene.
you so
yes,
much.
pop onto our Facebook page and indeed our Instagram at RT Today for all the details.
Fashion on Today, brought to you by the ILAC Centre Dublin.